Alright, we'll now check the chapter called as integers and we'll quickly revise the basic questions out of that. In this question, we are asked to find out the answers or the solutions of these problems. Let's see one problem first and then solve all of them. 35 minus 28 is equal to, I'll write 35. I'm only getting rid of the bracket here, minus 28. I did not do anything, only I got rid of the bracket. The second step, 35 minus 28, we know in this kind of problem, we are used to solving this problem. But because we are also dealing with negative integers in this chapter, I want you to know this and I want you to understand the basic. The important point is, whenever we have one number is positive and the second number is negative, identify which is the bigger number. Forget the signs, which is the bigger, 35 is bigger and 28 is smaller. From the greater, subtract the smaller, so we get 7. And the sign shall be of the bigger number. So the bigger number is positive, this answer is also positive. You can understand this here. This is equal to 62 minus 90. The bigger number is 90. So from 90 subtract 62. The answer is 28. And the answer shall have sign of the bigger number. So the answer is minus 28. Here this is equal to minus 17. Minus minus, we already know that if there is minus minus, it becomes plus. If there is plus plus, it remains plus. But if there is plus minus, it becomes minus. And if there is minus plus, it shall become minus. So the two signs are consecutive, immediately one after another, with no number in between. Ek sign ke baad next sign. My bracket might be there, but there is no other number here. If that happens, then minus and minus, if both the signs are same, the answer is positive. If the signs are opposite, the answers are negative. So we get this is equal to minus 17 minus minus, so plus 19. Minus minus plus ho gaya. Minus 17 plus 19. Again, back to the same logic. We have one number 19, second number 17. The bigger number is 19. Subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So we have 19 minus 17 is equal to 2. And the sign of this shall be the sign of the bigger number, that is plus. So we could write plus 2 or we could simply write 2. Minus 20 minus 13 is equal to, if both have the same sign, add the numbers and keep the sign as it is. So 20 and 13 is 33 and keep the sign as it is. Here this is equal to 23 plus 11, because minus minus will become plus. And both are having the same sign. This is also positive, this is also positive. So both are positive. So we'll just add them 34 and the sign shall remain positive, which you can write or you cannot write. You don't have to write. It is both ways it is okay. This is minus 36. Minus minus becomes plus 40 is equal to, again this number is bigger, this is smaller, the signs are opposite. Subtract the smaller number from larger number. So 40 minus 36 is 4. The answer shall have the sign of the bigger number. We could write plus 4 or we could avoid writing plus. We could simply write 4. Both means the same. This is how the first kind of problems are solved in integers. The integers and fractions are not to be revised or done only for grade 6. The student who ever take mathematics or science in the higher studies, they always have trouble and problem with these basics. So I just want you to be careful about this. Just put your attention, understand these basic things that I am saying now. If you understand this, it will help you in the long run, because then you don't have to go back to previous classes and study this again. It is a big irritation that you are in grade 8, 9, 10, 11 and you have to study something that is in grade 6 and you have to go back revise that again. It does not happen. Many times students don't do that. So what is the advice? The advice is do it here. When you are in grade 6, make sure you understand grade 6 completely. Let's carry on and let's see the next set of problems. Fill in the blanks with greater than, less than or equal to sign. How do we solve this? Let's see this. This is minus 3 plus minus. We know that if it is plus and followed by minus, it will be minus 3 and minus 6. अब इसका आंसर क्या होगा? What will be the answer? 3 and 6 both have the same sign, so just add them 9 and we'll have the same sign, minus 9. So this is minus 9. Here it is minus 3. Minus minus shall become plus. Minus 3 plus 6 is equal to plus 3. Because they are opposite in signs. So we subtract the smaller from the larger. 6 minus 3 is 3. And the positive, the sign of the bigger number is positive. So the answer will be positive. Now is minus 9 and plus 3, are they same? Is someone greater or lesser? How do we know that? The simple logical answer in this case is positive number is greater than the negative number. So this will be the answer. Let's solve this. Minus 21 plus 10. Minus minus becomes plus. Minus 21 plus 10 is equal to minus 11. Why? 21 is the bigger number. From that smaller number is subtracted. Answer is 11. And the sign for the bigger number is continued. Same here. Minus 31 plus minus is minus 11. And that becomes minus 31. Both are having the same sign. So I write minus 42. I add them together. Minus 42 and minus 11. Minus 11 is bigger. The smaller number but negative sign. So that is a bigger number now. 45 minus 11. So 45 plus 11 is 56 here. And this is 57 plus minus is minus 4. And this is 53. 56 is greater. Minus 25 minus minus plus 42 is 17 and the sign of a bigger number here. Minus 42 plus 25. Subtraction will also give 17, but the sign of the bigger number is minus. Minus 17, this is minus 17, this is plus 17. Positive number is greater, so the answer is like this. I hope there is no problem with this. There are ample problems you can practice from the worksheet. There you can practice from the this thing as well. I'm sure you have. We have solved these problems in the class as well. Only to revise, I hope you understand the basics. We will solve the next kind of problems. Fill in the blanks. These questions are not just to fill in the blanks. These questions are very simple, but they have a important message. This is minus 8. The answer shall be 0 if you add a plus 8 to it. Minus 8 plus 8 is 0. Because if the signs are opposite, minus and plus, then to this, what do we subtract? So from the one number, subtract the second number. Both the numbers are equal. So 8 minus 8 will be 0 and the answer shall come 0. 13 plus 0. What is, this is minus 13. These are called as additive inverse. Additive inverse means that number when added gives us 0. So 5 plus, which number can be added to get 0? Minus 5. So minus 5 is the additive inverse of plus 5 and plus 5 is the additive inverse of minus 5. यहाँ पे 12 plus minus 12 plus minus is minus 12 minus 12 is 0. Minus 4 plus. Now you please carefully, if you observe, this number is negative, the answer is also negative. And this number is minus 4 and this is minus 12. So if you ignore the sign, तो ये 4 से 12 बड़ा हो चुका है. So we are basically adding one more negative number to it. Must be minus 8. Because the only way it can happen is, I'll solve the left hand side now. Minus 4 plus minus 8 shall be equal to minus 4 minus 8. And when both have the same sign, you just add the two numbers 4 plus 8, 12 and continue the sign. The sign is kept as it is. So that is when the answer of minus 12 shall come. So we get minus 4 plus minus 8. So answer should be minus 8 here. this number minus 15 is equal to minus 10. The answer is negative. Clearly this number 15 must be the larger number, the negative number must be the larger number. So अगर ये larger number है तो यहाँ पे आएगा 5 minus 15 is 0, minus 10. 15 minus 5 will be 10 and the answer is carrying the negative sign because the bigger number is negative. So 5 minus 15 is equal to minus 10. I hope this was easy as well. We have solved this and such problems in the class. Let's solve the last kind of problems. Minus 7, minus 8, minus is plus 25. I prefer to solve it saying that I'll take these two numbers and I'll solve these two first. So I'm taking minus 7 minus 8 is minus 15. Why? Because minus and minus both numbers are negative. I am adding the numbers and putting the same sign. This is then plus 25 as it is. After that, this is bigger number, this is smaller number, so 25 minus 15 is 10 and the sign will have the same as the bigger number. The sign shall be same as the sign of the bigger number. So plus 10 or 10. Second problem, minus 30 plus 32 minus 8 minus 1. I choose to put all the negative numbers together. So I'll write minus 30. ये 8 negative उसको लेके आया मैं यहाँ पे. I am bringing this with its sign. I will not leave this minus sign behind. Also 1 I am bringing it here with the sign and keeping 32 right in the end. 32 का sign is plus as it is. 13 plus 8 21 plus 1 22. I will write minus 22. You know why? Because the negative signs are common for all of them. So we'll write negative as it is. And plus 32. The signs are opposite. Subtract the smaller number from the larger number. The answer is 10. Either plus 10 or only 10, whichever way you put it. Some students ask, sir, can we solve this first? Yes, we can. So what we will do is, I'll solve this by that logic as well. So I'll take this. So I'll write minus 30 plus 32 minus 8 minus 1. Minus 13 plus 32. We'll solve these two first. So the bigger number is 32, smaller number is 13. Subtract कर लिया, यहाँ पे आएगा minus 19. Sorry, plus 19. Because the bigger number is positive, the answer should be plus. So this is minus 8 and this is minus 1. Now 19 minus 8 is 11 and 11 minus 1, 10. Our answer was plus 10. This answer is also plus 10. The answer shall not change based on the method. Mathematics is not art. Why? Because in art everybody's method, everybody's logic and everybody's expression will be different. So the output of the art is different for different people, in different circumstances, in different weather. Mathematics is not like that. Science is not like that. So no matter which method you do, no matter do you solve it with your right hand or with your left hand, even if some student who is very good with mathematics is solving it and a student not so good in mathematics is solving it, if you follow the steps right, you'll get the right answer, irrespective of the method, irrespective of the day, irrespective of the time, irrespective of the weather. Mathematics does not change with method or anything like that. You can solve by any method, you'll get the right answer, provided you're following the basic steps correctly. If you write 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, no matter which way, which method you solve, you will get 10. But if you write 5 plus 5 is equal to 8, you are never going to get it right. That's mathematics. Next question, C, minus 7, minus 8, and then minus 90. This is minus 7 as it is, plus minus, so minus हो गया, ये plus minus minus. So we get minus 7, minus 8, minus 90. All of them are negatives. We just add the number 7, 8 and 90 is 105. Keep the same sign. 50 minus minus 40 plus 40 minus minus plus 2. Add them together. 50 plus 40, 90. 90 plus 2 is 92. That's the answer. This is all for the revision of integers. I hope you understand this. I hope there was no problem, and I hope this revision helps. Thank you.